Hold on. Because it's going to either be a random screen grab or my profile picture. Y'all let me know which one it is. Put a SG for screen grab and PFP for profile picture. SG or PFP. I just went live. I need y'all to check that for me. SG or PFP. Let me know. I'm not going to check the chat yet. Y'all were spamming before it went. Okay. Let's clear up the chat. Give me a ... spam. Let me get a ... spam. Okay. Cleared it up. Now let me know what it is. So I know y'all are not trolling. It's the profile. I bet. Okay, bet. Dun. Okay, let me see if I could do something about that. What up, YouTube chat? That's disgusting. And now let me go. I'll let y'all know what we're doing in a second. Yeah, it's just the... Unfortunately, it's just the... Whatchamacallit. That's so stupid. Bada boom, bada bing. So I'm about to change that. Dun. So we got to go to... I think it's right here. Okay, wait. I'm fully prepped, I swear. I'm fully prepped. There we go. We're just gonna change that right there. Boom. Wait, what? Having trouble. Boom. Okay, changed it. Now, let's get straight into it. Unfortunately, I do have to pee, but what time is it? I'll pee in 3 hours. I gotta pee right now, and then we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into the Law by Mike, and then we're gonna go through our plan that was discussed on Twitch and not YouTube. You should have been there. All right, let's get to it. Okay, everyone, give me some ums in chat. Throat warm ups. Do re mi fa sol la ti do la fo si re something. Oh, okay. I'm good. Today we're gonna be checking out a channel called Law by Mike, where I'm assuming Mike is gonna be teaching us the law. All right. Bada boom, bada bing. And then can we full screen it? Okay, I guess not. Okay, talk to me, Mike.
We're suing Roblox.
Wait, hold up. Back that up. Up that. Okay. Here we go.
We're suing Roblox.
Why?
And the case just took 3 scary turns. First, Roblox is trying to move lawsuits filed by children who are allegedly harmed out of court and into private arbitration. That means there's no public trial and no judge or jury deciding the case. So evidence about what Roblox knew or did could remain private. Next is the money limit.
How many of y'all know about this? I don't know nothing about Roblox getting sued. I mean, I just figure as a company that big is going to get sued off a rip just because.
For many claims, Roblox says that its liability may be limited to just $1,000. That's almost nothing when many lawsuits involve allegations of SA, and victims could potentially seek millions of dollars in damages in court. But Roblox terms say that any claim has to start within 1 year, or it can be permanently blocked. So if something bad happens, Roblox may argue that you already agreed to fight in private, potentially for no more than $1,000, and that you only have 1 year to bring your claim.
What he's saying is crazy. What am I watching though? like what is he doing though?
So 3 dangerous kids toys banned forever. First
Talk
is
to
this
me.
belt with a weapon in it. You flip it open and it fires a tiny plastic projectile across the room.
How was that a kid's toy? How was that a kid's toy? There's nothing kiddie about that.
Today, selling or shipping a realistic toy gun without the required markings can
Oh, because it doesn't have the markings. Okay.
violate federal law. Ooh. Next are these magnetic balls. They look harmless, but if a kid swallows more than one, they can snap together through the intestines, which tears holes and sends a child into emergency surgery.
What about a not child? You know, like what about a not child? Do we just have, does our throat just, is it like wide enough? Is the acid more acidic or something? Oh my gosh. They probably taste horrible too.
Number 3 is this Cabbage Patch doll, which treated hair and fingers like snacks. The problem is if your finger or hair got caught in there, the doll didn't know the difference. Ah! Good thing I
Really?
used a fake finger.
So you're telling me it's really chewing on that thing? Then again, a real baby not gonna know the difference either. You're not just gonna put your finger in a baby's mouth and expect it not to close. So honestly, no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But maybe I need that toy for a video. Another banned toys video? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe let me write that down. Let's see if we can spin back on the banned toys real quick. Give me a second. Actually, I'm gonna actually physically write it down. Y'all remember the name of this baby again? What was this baby?
Know the difference. Patch doll, which number 3 is this
Cabbage Patch. Okay. Cabbage Patch doll banned toys. All right, guys, that might be a thing. If I did make if I started to take this video seriously, like discontinued toys video, y'all would probably get it 4 months.
Patch doll, which treated hair and fingers like snacks. The problem is if your finger or hair got caught in there, the doll didn't know the difference. Ah! Good thing I used a fake finger. Let's see what happens when we try it on some hair. Ah, it's eating my hair.
Oh my gosh.
This product.
It's actually devouring it. Oh yeah. They did not do any proper testing with that toy whatsoever. Play Dead by Daylight. Why are you spamming? Dead by Daylight.
Who can escape the bad guy the fastest?
I do parkour. My only goal is to be the fastest.
You do parkour. All right. Okay, so we're just gonna be watching superhumans work.
What?
We're just gonna be looking at superhumans work, of course. All right.
You made it look so easy. I'm Mike, and honestly, I just want to get over it. Oh, this thing sucks.
Yeah, we
I'm a
would've got him.
stuntman, and you won't be able to get me.
Stuntman.
Whoa! How did he?
What in the King Batch move was that? That backflip though, like what? Bro.
Do that.
I'm Scar, I'm an ex-criminal, and I run from people all the time.
He's got a grappling
I
hook.
thought he was just gonna throw the hook at him. That could have been really bad. That had to be fake. Hopefully that was fake metal, because if not, that could have been very bad.
I'm Lindsay. What do I have to be afraid of?
Whoa! Oh my God!
Sorry, did she just hit a spin?
Why didn't we think of that?
They could have just opened it. You just got spin move. Like, that's not Saquon Barkley. How did you let her spin off of you? You don't know. You don't have no tackling technique. He is not on my team, bro. If I had a football team starting today, he's not on it.
I'm testing the craziest spy tools to see if they actually work or not. First
Talk
is
to
a
me.
keychain. It's a seatbelt cutter and a window breaker. Got it.
I
Next,
mean-
the window.
Is that a spy tool, or is that just convenient? Like, what makes it a spy tool? This don't really feel spy-y to me.
Whoa! I'm saved. Next are spike shoes. There are stories of spies
Spike
using these
shoes.
across terrain that's supposed to be impossible to walk on. I keep losing my grip. Let's try the spike shoes. Oh, wow. Look how quick I'm moving.
I just feel like there has to be better options. What the world?
Last one.
Don't know, those spike shoes look very ineffective. It look like you could lose your footing at any time. Imagine you scaling a mountain with those flat shoes, bro. You falling. You are falling. You're clumsy. If I tell you to go up and down the stairs 20 times, you're slipping at least 3 times out of those 20 times because you're clumsy. It's bad. I can't walk around you in public. You be tripping over nothing. I remember this is one pair of Crocs. I don't remember what style of Croc it was, but it always made me trip. There's one style of Croc that I don't know what it is about it, but it makes me trip. I'll be tripping over air.
A periscope that lets you see around corners without showing yourself. It can help you sneak around and check out what's ahead without
You're right. No one's gonna see that. No one's gonna
spotted.
see you.
Let's see what's over there. Wait, it says subscribe.
Walker, can you play Attack on Revolution on Roblox? I would love to play Attack on Revolution on. I would love to play Roblox. I would love to stop everything I'm doing to play Roblox. Yes, I would love that.
These are real ways parents catch their kids sneaking out. First, they'll use the cereal trick. It's when someone pours cereal right outside your front door. So when someone steps on it, their shoe.
Nobody does that. Nobody does that. Not my parent, not your parent, not none of your friends' parents. Nobody does that. Just cereal on the ground. Mind you, the brightest color cereal too. No one's hearing that getting stepped on. The door opening is louder than the cereal getting stepped on. Right.
Shoes will make noise. But kids have been known to bypass this trick by tiptoeing along the edges
Or just like walking normally.
and then moving the cereal back when they get home, which is
What do you mean moving it back?
why parents will also use the water trick. They'll place a
that?
full glass of water in front of your bedroom door. So when the door opens, the water spills.
Okay, see, I can see that one happening. That is a prick move. And I'm not cleaning it up afterwards either. You set it up there for it to get spilled. You're cleaning it up. No, I'm not doing that. I was just trying to go downstairs and get something to drink, and you put a water spill. No, I'm leaving it there. And then in the morning when you forget you put that bottle there, you're going to slip down the stairs. Now your back hurts. You have hospital bills, and I'm not covering for you because you want to play too much. Easy.
Which will leave proof that you opened the door. But some kids try to sneak out the window. Parents have a
are
trick
they
for that
gonna-
too.
what are they
called
gonna
the
do?
glow trick. Not a glow up. They'll put UV
What?
marking powder near a window, hidden on the frame,
Who
so that
is
you don't
they?
notice it. So when you climb out or someone climbs in, the powder gets on your hands, shoes, or clothes.
At that point, just let your child get out. You putting glowing markings at the window, bro? Let them go out the front door. Just talk about it.
What? Hey yo,
What's her name?
these are real.
Why did you assume it was a her? Could have been a man with some thick lips and some makeup on and some lipstick on. Why'd you assume?
Who's legally allowed to enter your room?
Hey, you're not allowed to do that.
Well, they actually may be able to, depending on who it is.
I brought you
What?
into this world. I can do what I want.
Because it's your
No,
parents'
no,
house.
no. I brought you into this world. I can take you out. That's the only sentence that should be. That's the only way that sentence should be structured. I don't like any other second part of that sentence. Okay, I don't like any other second part. It has to be I can take you out or it's invalid. Don't care.
And you're not paying rent. They can actually enter at any time.
Okay, what
Right.
if she's my landlord instead?
I'm coming in. I own this house.
Yes,
Right.
but he's renting it, so you're not allowed to enter it whenever you want.
Yes, I can. I have a key.
They can only enter if there's an emergency, or in most states, they need to give you a 24-hour notice.
I'm calling the police.
Okay.
Please, open up the door.
Do you have a warrant, or are you responding to an emergency? If there's an emergency where someone is in immediate danger, destroying evidence, or fleeing from police,
Basically, yes, your mom can bust into your room whenever she wants to. Your dad can kick down your door. Yes. Yes. That's basically what they're saying. Walker, when did you graduate? 97.
you may be able to enter.
This guy isn't breaking any law. We'll get him next
Sorry, Ultimate Robux Generator. What are we talking about?
time.
Who's legally Press the button and the sniper takes out one hostage, or do nothing and he takes out all 10. Which choice keeps
Well,
you
I
out
wasn't listening. Someone said, Walker, you're 25. What? Wait, where did y'all getting that number from? That would mean I'm older than Blu-ray and Sala. Y'all think I'm ancient? How old do y'all think I am? Okay, I got y'all. Look. I'm 28 on a good day. 32 on a bad. And when I'm down horrendous, 46.
Press the button and the sniper takes out one hostage, or do nothing and he takes out all 10.
Pressing the button. Easy press. Easy press.
Which choice keeps you out of prison?
Oh, out of prison? Doing nothing. I forgot about me. I forgot. We talking about me. Hey, whatever to keep me out. Okay, I'm not pressing no button. I'm walking away.
If you do nothing, all 10 hostages die.
That's not my fault.
It feels terrible, but legally, you might be fine.
Might? I need a yes or a no. I don't want to play with my life on might. What do you mean yes might? What?
Don't tell him that.
30 seconds!
Wait, how is that fine?
Because the law usually punishes you for causing harm.
So I can just leave?
Unless
Yes.
you created the danger or made things worse by getting involved. Maybe.
15 seconds
Why do
now!
you keep saying maybe?
Then you give the sniper the order to take out one innocent person.
So I saved 9.
Sometimes the law forgives a crime if it's the only way to prevent something worse.
Sometimes. I'm hearing a lot of maybes and sometimes. I'm walking away.
But choosing one innocent person to die while others live, that's where the law gets much stranger.
10 seconds!
So pressing the button is worse?
Legally, probably. You could be treated
Legally,
as part of the killing.
probably.
5 seconds!
And what about doing nothing?
You may not go to prison.
What?
But you might need therapy.
Sign me up, baby. Sign me up. Did y'all say this is wait, there's a skibbity here?
The order to take out one innocent person.
No.
So I saved 9.
Sometimes the law forgives a crime if it's the only way to prevent something worse.
I'm gonna be honest, I did notice it, completely ignored it. Completely ignored it. I did notice it, ignored it.
worse. But choosing one innocent person to die while others live, that's where the law gets much stranger.
10 seconds.
So pressing the button is worse?
Legally, probably. You could be treated as part of the killing.
5 seconds.
And what about doing nothing?
You may not go to prison. What? But you might need therapy forever.
Yeah, I'm taking that therapy.
See ya.
I would have preferred if he just blicked the innocent person. Personally, I would prefer if he just blicked that, because now you're responsible for him. Because he was just telling a joke. You weren't in no danger for real. You weren't in no danger.
Can one of the world's strongest men break real prison bars? Level 1, reinforced plastic.
Real ones, I would say no.
Oh! Wow, that was pretty simple. Level 2,
would say
wooden
no.
bars. This is 5 times stronger than the plastic. All right, let's see what you got.
Oh!
Yeah, you can break
You're
wood.
struggling
break
here
wood.
a little bit.
Oh, this is hard.
Oh yeah, if he's struggling with wood though, he's not touching those real bars.
Ooh, too easy. Level 3,
would-
actual.
Too easy. Bro's on his bows, like has his arms bruised from pushing too hard, and you have a man in your ear talking about something too easy. I oughta.
Prison bars. This is 1 inch of real steel. How do you feel about this?
I'm still nervous, but we should be able to get through it.
What do you
3,
mean you
2,
should?
1. Oh, he's struggling. He's struggling.
You're not getting through it, bro.
Oh, that is completely bendy.
I lied.
Oh, man.
I lied.
What?
I lied.
Whatever the top comment is.
Nah, there had to be a reason why that bent, bro. I think it's because like this, the wood isn't reinforced or something. I don't know. I call cap. There had to be something.
break next.
There has to be something that made this happen. I call cap. Or is 1 inch just not enough? Because did he say 1 inch of steel?
Nervous, but we should be able to get through it.
This is 1 inch of.
1 inch isn't enough, bro. But 2 inches should be enough, which means like, because 2 inches is also is a lot. So 2 inches is probably enough, but 1 inch is not enough. But 2 inches. But two.
IShowSpeed allegedly had racist comments yelled at him at the World Cup twice. So legally, what can he do? First,
Okay.
FIFA ticket rules require fans to follow the World Cup Stadium Code of Conduct. And the Atlanta
that mean?
and Miami stadiums where this happened ban offensive and discriminatory conduct. So these
Easy lawsuit. Give me my bread.
fans could possibly be banned from attending future games. So could Speed sue the fan? He could sue for defamation, but that usually requires a false statement of fact that harms his reputation, not just an insult or slur. He
It needs something that ruins their reputation or a false fact. Okay.
could also try suing for emotional distress, but that's a difficult claim because he needs to prove the conduct was extreme and outrageous.
Okay, so slurs are not extreme nor outrageous. Got you.
And cause severe emotional distress. So the most likely consequence is that the fan gets exposed, investigated by FIFA, banned from future games.
And that's
if the
about
fan
it.
said these comments, it shouldn't be tolerated.
Okay, bet. So what could cause emotional distress that's not like physical? Like what could verbally be said? I guess a threat. A threat could be the only thing I could think of.
This is how to spot a fake cop around the world. In Europe, one fake cop scam starts with counterfeit cash. They'll say fake bills were found nearby, so they need to check your money.
Fake bills were found nearby. You need to check my money. Get out of here. Yo, that's absurd. That's ridiculous. Yo, leave me alone.
So if it happens, say great. I'll walk with you to the nearest police station and we can check them there.
No, I'm not walking with you. Leave me alone. Going to talk about my money. My money's fake. You know what? Matter of fact, what about the money? Money spread on them. And if they try to steal something, shoot them. Wait, we're not in America. Chase them down, beat them.
If a police officer shows up at your front door, don't just let them in because they look official. In a lot of countries, police usually need one of 3 things to come inside: your
Talk to me.
consent, a warrant, or an emergency that's happening at that very moment.
Go, everybody!
So ask for ID, call the real police station, and don't open the door wider while you're working it out. But in
Right, have a little crack talk on that ring. Hey, who is you? Who is you? What you doing here? What you got going on? Something slight?
India, one gang reportedly ran an entire fake police station for 8 months until a real officer
How do you fake a police station?
walked in and noticed their guns looked homemade.
Any last words?
They had fake guns too? homemade guns, so not official guns. So it was like they really shot. That's actually crazy. Can you react to Dance Moms? Please don't say I'm corny. Hey, chat, are they corny for saying I should react to Dance Moms? Is that corny? I don't know what Dance Moms is. Probably, yes, no, probably. A gymnastic show with children. Do I look like a gymnast? Oh wait, yo, why would I watch that?
Will these survival tools save my life? First is a glass break and seatbelt cutter. A tool that can save your life if you're ever trapped.
Yes.
The belt is stuck. First, line up the belt cutter and then slice.
I actually got one of these because you never know. You never know when you might accidentally fall asleep behind the wheel, wake up, and you're in the ocean, so you need to crack that window.
Now let's see if this works on the window. All you have to do is push it into the corner. That's where the glass is the weakest.
Easy. Light
It
work.
worked. Next, I got this, which could keep you from drowning. To use it, just bite down, seal your mouth over it, and breathe. It's called a
mouthpiece.
portable oxygen tank, and it claims to give you up to 10 minutes of emergency air. But remember,
10
this is
minutes?
only really useful as an emergency reserve. Next is a waterproof survival jacket.
It can withstand the most intense weather.
Whoa, I'm completely dry.
That's hard. That's hard. That's something you can wear when you go into football games and it's storming. The only problem is, like, it's not even that it's raining on top of you. It's that your seat is going to be drenched. Like, that sucks. Just sitting on a puddle of water, dog.
It actually works as a tiny roof.
That's
this
hard.
is so cool.
Until there's too much water and it collapses on you, and now everything's wet. Everybody's wet, and you want to kill. Ooh.
Finally, an item that can save you in a fire. Pull the blanket from the pouch, keeping your hands protected behind the fabric. Then carefully place, don't throw it over the flame. And make sure you don't lift it up for at least 15 seconds. It
I mean, at that point, just get a fire extinguisher, no?
worked. Will these
Why would you need a fire blanket? Get a fire extinguisher. What?
Can you legally destroy money?
It's my money.
I don't
can
think
do what I
so.
want with it.
It
Yeah,
may
I
be
think
yours,
that's
but
illegal.
the law decides what you can do with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Watch this. And check this out. And I have made this coin completely useless.
That's
You
kind of
actually
hard.
might not get in trouble for that. Since
Oh,
enough of the
nice.
bill is intact, you can still use it as normal. And your penny, it's just a souvenir now.
Oh, well then these are just souvenirs.
No! The law treats bills differently. Cash is meant to stay in circulation, so destroying cash can make it impossible to use again and breaks.
Okay, so you can rip, spit, and use your cash as toilet paper. You just can't shred it. Okay, so whenever y'all are running low on toilet paper and you need to use your emergency cash, you know, I know how y'all got your emergency $100 bills in y'all bathrooms to use to wipe, you should be fine.
Federal law. How about instead of destroying the money, you just donate it?
That's a marvelous idea.
I think I'd rather destroy it though. Why donate? Like, really think with me for a second, guys. Think with me. Why would I donate money when I can gamble it? I'm just saying. Why would I donate when I can gamble? I'm on to something. Hey, I'm on to something.
3 world records that will never be broken.
Talk to me.
First,
I'm gonna see if I can break them.
up, a man who found the cheapest way to fly across the world. Reg Spears
cheapest
was
way?
an Australian javelin thrower stuck in England. He was broke and couldn't afford a ticket home, so he built
Okay.
a crate just big enough to fit inside and had a friend nail it shut. He shipped himself air freight and took only a flashlight, a tin of biscuits, and a bottle of water.
Oh, he pretended to be luggage. Okay. I think I could beat this by what I would do is I would murk a whole bunch of birds, put their feathers on my body, soaring across the ocean. Easy.
During a layover, the crate got left upside down on a scorching hot tarmac in India. Nobody knew he was in there, but he stayed hidden waiting for the next flight. When the crate
I
finally
know he came out there like broken, bro.
reached Australia. It had been over 63 hours. In 1920,
63 hours in a box? He was in there pooing and peeing on himself, bro. Imagine being stuffed in a box of your own feces. What if he didn't want to be in a box with his own feces, so he ate it, so he wouldn't have to be with it? Ugh. Oh.
23 dance marathons were everywhere, and the rule was simple: keep moving or you're out. Homer Morehouse was 27 years old when he stepped onto the dance floor.
What do you, it depends though, what you consider dancing? Like, what's dancing though?
And he didn't leave for 87 hours.
No way he didn't die.
Until he collapsed and died.
Well, RIP. Why would you dance for 87 hours straight? Like, what was there to gain? I don't understand.
After that, cities across the country started banning dance marathons. And Guinness now requires rest periods and forced check-ins for endurance records.
What
but
the
this
world?
last record shouldn't be physically possible. Frank Richards was a performer in the 1930s.
He tanked a cannon,
his act
right?
was standing on stage while a spring-loaded cannon fired straight into his...
Bro, I can eat a cannon too, bro. If they were eating candons and candies, wow. If they were eating cannons in the 1930s, bro, that is pre all food being like plastic and fake. This fake food in my belly is going to form a protective layer that's tanking a cannon shot. I'm tanking a cannonball due to all the McDonald's in my belly. It's caused some of my DNA to genetically morph. And now I'm not as destructible as they were back in the day. It's science, look it up.
Stomach.
Feels good in my tummy.
What? What? Huh?
He took it at full speed 2 times a day for years.
Oh, you taking it 2 times a day for years? 2 times a day? There's not many things I like doing 2 times. I barely like eating 2 times a day. Sometimes I be like, man, I be looking at food like, man, I don't feel like eating right now. Like, I'm hungry, but I just want to sleep.
Your turn.
I'm tanking it.
No.
If he can tank it, I can take it, period. Period. Where is Smiling Friends season 3? That's a great question. See, what had happened was when I was watching Smiling Friends, right? I was watching Smiling Friends for like 3 days. And I was about to complete it, but then I found out the whole season wasn't out yet. And I was like, why am I going to watch this if the whole season isn't out? And then I stopped watching it. And I never went back. So that's what happened. So this was back, I think this was March or February. And then I found out the last episodes weren't going to come out until April. So I didn't watch it no more. I've just yet to go back. They're spamming Hood JJK in YouTube chat, but I don't know why. Bro, he doesn't care about that series. That's cap. Just because I haven't watched it doesn't mean I don't care, because I love Total Drama and I've yet to watch a single episode this year. I've yet to watch a single episode, but I love the series. I love the series. I might play Flipside. I might play Flipside for the plot of playing all the 09 games. I think that's the reason why I'll play Flipside, because I haven't heard good things about it, but just for the plot, I might play it.
Is it illegal to keep a package that was sent by mistake? Stop before you touch another box.
Why would it be
Check
illegal?
who delivered it.
That's mine.
Says USPS.
Federal mail theft can carry up to 5 years in prison.
Wait, these phones have my name on them. I didn't even order these.
Then that's
Take 'em.
different. If a company sends something addressed to you that you never ordered, then you can legally keep it as a free gift.
I mean, why am I getting in trouble for the company's mistake? Shouldn't they be the one giving? Oh, they gave your package to the wrong person. That sounds like theft to me. I'm an innocent bystander.
So I can keep the iPhones?
The iPhones, yes, but everything else on this porch, you can't keep.
I want it all.
Quick, the driver's coming back.
I'm too cute for prison.
Wait, that package is meant for Ann Robert. This one's meant for you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Is it illegal?
What? I don't get the ending. Right.
Can a pickpocket steal anything from anyone? First, there's a security guard watching nearby, so even if our pickpocket gets close, it will be risky.
No, they can't steal my nose. My mom tried to do it so many times when I was younger, but I became a master at my craft of defending my nose, so he can't steal
True,
that
it'll
from
stop
me.
most pickpockets, but it's not foolproof. All I need is a distraction. And boom, bump and grab.
Wow, that was fast. Now what?
Maybe someone like that strong man over there. He's guarding his stuff pretty well. See, a lot of people are like this now. They check their pockets constantly.
So what do you do?
Well, I'd wait until he stops protecting it and then mimic him.
Ooh, he almost caught you.
I was close. And now, I just wait until he's doing more.
This is definitely all
Multiple
skid,
things.
right?
But there's one last person I want to try my skills
Yeah,
on.
it
Look what
definitely
it
is.
is.
Because what do you mean? Bro is not just walking around looking like, man, what a wonderful day. Like, they're
This is
not
a
doing that, bro.
badge. He's law enforcement. You need to return it.
See ya.
Can a pickpocket?
Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Okay. We're going to probably go through one or two more, and then I'm going to let y'all decide what we do next after the one or two more.
3 crazy ways people escape from prison. First is Grant Hardin, the man
What'd
who
he do?
escaped using nothing but a marker. For 6 months, he drew on his prison clothing, little by little. He made a fake badge out of a tin can lid and stored everything in the bottom of a trash can that nobody ever searched. When he put it all together, it looked like a correction officer's uniform.
Yeah, that uniform does not.
And then the entrance guard.
I need to see what his uniform looked like, because there's no way his uniform was
Convicted
clean.
killer with an 80-year sentence walked right out the front gate.
80 years?
Next, a former British soldier.
No, well, I'm assuming they found him, but
Who
still.
strapped himself to the bottom of a food delivery van.
I can't believe this is actually working.
The prison
How
didn't
did you
even
get to
notice
the
he was
van?
gone until roll call. And finally, the man who could look at a guard's key and copy it from memory.
Keep him locked up. Keep him locked up. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, that's too much power, dog. Keep him.
As a kid, he
keep
was
him
diagnosed
going.
with autism, but he had a savant-level talent for mechanics.
He was diagnosed with autism, so they had bro eat his boogers. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. How did you know he had autism? He ate his boogers. We all did that. All of it. In fact, we all used to eat our other person. Like we would be in kindergarten and we would eat each other's burgers. We would make a burger conga line. I don't think that's the right word, but we make a line of just like sharing booger eating, right, guys? Yeah, we were all there, man. Yo, that was the time.
When his father died, his dad left him his tools in a will, but his stepmother called the police and claimed he stole them. He was
What?
sentenced to 4 years.
He got, but it's in the will. He got arrested for no reason. What?
But after just 1 month, he climbed over the razor wire fence and ran, but was later caught. He could glance at a guard's keyring and memorize every single ridge. Then he filed a piece of scrap metal into the exact same
How?
shape and let himself out. After 13 escape attempts, his 4-year sentence stretched to over 30 years, most of that in solitary confinement.
But he was falsely arrested in the first place. What? 4 years for stealing tools also doesn't make sense. There has to be something else. You don't get 4 years for stealing tools. That actually makes no sense. There had to be other charges stacked on top of that. Let's watch one more. Maybe the tools were expensive. That means he was stealing tractors. Like, that's had to be the type of tools he was stealing. Bro was stealing tractors and whatnot.
Can you legally fake your own death?
Well,
I think the word fake
First, it's
kinda-
about where you go. There's
Oh,
one place
okay.
on Earth that will let you become a completely new person.
Oh, where?
Who's that?
I'm not getting paid enough to know.
The place will give you a new name and a whole new identity. But there are a few
What is it?
problems. The first is you'll have to do 5 years in the military. And it's one.
Nope. Nope. Absolutely not. 5 years. 5. They play. I'm not spending half a decade in the military. Absolutely not. Yeah, y'all can take
The
that.
most brutal military forces on Earth. Then you can apply for citizenship under your new name. But that takes too long. So what if you just hide a fake body? If you fake your own death, but waste public resources trying to do it, that's bad. A guy in Wisconsin
So you just can't waste public resources.
did exactly this. They searched for his body for 50 days. It cost $35,000.
He didn't ask y'all to search
He
for
ran
him.
to Eastern Europe for a woman he met online. But they eventually caught him because he video called the sheriff's office. Can you leave?
What? I just felt like so much of that was just yeah. Yeah. That just felt that felt very dumb. That did not feel smart at all. But anyways, amazing videos by La by Mike. All right. Now y'all get options. Y'all are about to get some choices presented to y'all. So we have Alex Bale, The Diary of a Wimpy Kid theory. We have The Cat in the Hat analog horror. When Normal People Snap in History. And the best crossovers in cartoon history. So, the way we will decide is via poll on Twitch. Link is in the description, YouTube. If y'all wanna like have y'all voices matter. So we're gonna run a poll. Right now it's a 50-50 split between Cat in the Hat and Alex Bale. Cat in the Hat is now winning 44%. There's 41 votes for Cat in the Hat, 33 for Alex, but 47 votes, 50 votes for Cat. Since when did Cat in the Hats have so many lovers? Holy, Cat in the Hat just taking over the field. It's like no one had a chance. It's like nobody else had a chance. Y'all not rocking with y'all not working with Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Oh gosh. I'm also very curious. Oh, this best cartoon crossovers though is 38 minutes. Yo, I also want to watch that Anime Dad video. I guess I have to stream for 8 hours today. So I can watch everything I want, bro. I guess I have to stream for 8 hours. Man, I know nobody wants to deal with that, but I guess I'll just stream for 8 hours, dog. I mean, it is what it is, unfortunately. Cat in the Hat won the poll with 91 votes. Second place was Diary of a Wimpy Kid with 57 votes. It really was not close. It really was not close. Yeah, but we want horror. Who's we? Okay.
Content warning.
Like,
this video
you
discusses
might want horror, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might, but I don't. Which means it is no we. It is no we. Okay, let's go to The Cat in the Hat analog horror. Talk to me. Chris Archives presents The Cat in the Hat. I hope Cat in the Hat up that thing one on us while gripping with his left hand that thing too.
Emily, sweetie.
What?
It's only 2 nights. The babysitter will be here any minute.
He's
Her
the
name's Sarah.
babysitter.
She's really nice.
Pick up the house phone if you need anything. And don't open the door for anyone you don't know.
So you're telling me.
Understood?
Okay.
Okay.
No, wait.
Will you call me when you get there? Of course we will.
No way the cat's the
We love
the
you.
babysitter.
Be good.
It's like making Barney your babysitter. No one wants Barney to be their babysitter. A man in a costume as my babysitter. It's like inviting a clown as a babysitter. Wait, they left before the babysitter got there?
Well, hello.
Like, he's not the babysitter. The babysitter's gonna arrive a little late. Why would you leave? Why would you leave before the babysitter gets there?
You must be Emily.
How do you know my name? Are you wearing a costume?
I'm not wearing a costume. I'm the Cat in the Hat. And yes, I know a lot of things. I'm here to make tonight really fun.
Like, they didn't describe how the babysitter was supposed to look or any of that. They just letting anybody in. Oh, brother.
My parents don't let me talk to strangers. I'm waiting for the babysitter.
Oh, poor thing.
My parents don't let me talk to strangers. Meanwhile, she has this door wide open for a stranger. Oh, please don't bless me with a child this dumb.
Sarah had a little accident. Nothing serious, but she won't be able to make it.
Right.
So they sent me instead. Isn't a talking cat way better than a boring babysitter?
Can you really talk?
I can do a lot more than talk. Will you let
Are
me
y'all
in?
not talking?
I promise we're going to have fun.
Is he a vampire? He asked if he could be let in.
Whoa!
You know who he looking like? Not really, but I'll let y'all know who he reminds me of. Schedule. You gotta make sure you have me on the schedule. And yo, what was bro name? Clock from Date Everything. What was his name? Timothy Timepiece. What up, Timothy?
How did you do that? He's so pretty.
Just a little trick, see? Not alone anymore.
Sorry,
It's
he just.
like a princess castle.
Sorry,
How
he
do
has
you do
control
that?
of space
Can
and
you
time.
read minds?
Just a little. I know you like happy colors when you're scared, and I know you're scared of being alone. But you don't have to be anymore.
How do you know
I'm
that? I
here to
don't
keep
know
you
you.
entertained until your parents come back. Shall we play hide and seek? I'll count first.
Yeah, but no cheating.
Where's the real babysitter at? Today we are gonna hide and seek. Oh, he won't find me. Oh, brother. What if he just never tries to seek you?
Come on, you have to hide better than that.
Like, how did you know? There's nowhere to hide in this house. This house empty. You're hiding behind blinds. Right. Right.
Oh no, try harder next time.
Oh, that's his shadow. Okay. Like, he's found you instantly. You're gonna go under the bed, I guess. Because he's not gonna be able to find you under the bed. Yep. Under the bed. Why was he there instantly? Y'all been hiding and seeking this long? It's already dark. Where's the real babysitter at? That's not how you were looking earlier. Why you look like that?
This isn't fun if you don't hide properly, Emily.
We're in a house. Where do you want me to hide at?
Now I'm Simon. We're playing Simon Says.
Okay.
All right, boss, you're in charge.
Did he really kill Sarah, aka the main babysitter? What did Sarah do? R.I.P. Sarah, bro. I'm giving her a moment of silence. That silence was long enough.
Simon Says, touch your hat. Simon Says, hop on one foot. Simon Says, pull a rainbow cat out of your hat. Sing!
Where? You lost. You didn't say Simon
You
Says.
lost,
Yeah.
silly.
Yeah.
I didn't say Simon Says.
You suck.
Oh,
Where's
how
thing 1 and thing 2?
sweet, you little one. You win this round, little mouse.
Mouse. Mouse. Yeah, she's gone. She's gone. You got a cat. You have a cat looking at you in the eye, calling you a mouse. It's over. Say your prayers, girl. Say your prayers.
Time to smash some pinatas. This bat is special.
Those are definitely
It's
real
really
bodies.
hard, even if you don't swing strong. Let's get lots of candy.
Gonna smack that thing. It's gonna be blood all over your body. That don't sound like candy to me. It's her parents. So he killed the babysitter and the parents. She had no chance. She had no chance. It was over for her.
Mom! Dad! No! No! What did you do?
Surprise! I knew you missed them so much. I brought them back so you could play with them.
Surprise.
Isn't it wonderful?
You're a monster! You're a monster! Get out! Get out of my house!
You didn't like the trick? I thought it would make you...
I thought it was impressive. I thought it was very impressive. Like, how did you really bring them here? Like, you're truly a genius. You can run, but you can't hide. We've actually figured that out, considering that you hid 3 times and he found you every time. So you genuinely can run and not have.
Now, let's play hide and seek. I chase, you hide.
That sounds more like tag. I chase, you hide. Pick up your knees, girl. Pick up your knees. Dun, 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 dun. I just pieced together what he was singing. Man, Cat in the Hat's so legendary. Are we looking at a corner? Are we hiding in the closet or something? Honestly, girl, both your parents died right in front of you. Their eyes gone. You might as well just die too. Just make it like not fun for him. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, okay, I give up. Kill me. You know what I'm saying? He's having fun with the chase and the you getting scared and whatnot. Just kill me. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Something slight. Phone's still working. 911, what's your emergency? Okay, sweetheart. Just take calm. What's your name? Good girl. Tell me exactly what's happening. All right. Just tell me your address, princess.
142.
She got baited by the phone. He switched the phone to make it look like it was real, then switched it right back. It's all over. She never had a chance. Thank you, Condom, for the $2. Yeah. Yo, you never had a shot, girl. You never had a shot.
Let's play something else, little mouse. A simple game. Rock, paper, scissors.
Talk to me. Talk to me. I lost off rip. Okay, okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, okay. Peg me in the. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Hello? Okay, we tied. Oh, you lost. Oh no, you lost. Oh yeah, you. Oh. Oh yeah, you. No, that's not. That was sick. That was like, I'm imagining he was like cutting her shoes.
Properly if you won't play nicely. Fine, I'll give you an exit. Just jump away from her end. You'll be with your parents. Don't you want that?
You get out that window, you're dying if you go out. Or he's just gonna snatch you. She did not land right. She not a perfect landing. She is not a gymnast. Okay, we can come to the conclusion she is not a gymnast. Like what's on the side? Right? Oh, his eyes are there. Bro, you are not Springtrap. You did not get any of us shook. I can do that too.
You're alone too.
Huh? Cat in the Hat, I wish you would come over here. I'll show you something. I'm gonna put some black in the cat. I'll show you some. Where your face go? I feel like you're missing some facial features, facial structure. You're missing facial. In fact, you're just space. That was clean. That was clean. I'm not gonna lie. I think the depicting of old girl getting murked. Not bad. Not bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. It wasn't bad. You know? Yeah, Chris Archive, that was a banger. Let's see if he has one more. He has a decent amount. I don't want to do another one that's like long though. Y'all want to check out Bunny Man? We are not doing Alex right now. We are going to do this, and then we're going to play Going Crayon, and then we're going to do Alex. The Bunny Man. Talk to me, Chris. Hey! The Bunny Man! Never been scared by no Jackie.
1904.
Oh.
They say that's when it all began.
Whoa.
In Clifton, Virginia, there used to be an asylum. One of those places people try to forget. Behind its walls, the screams never stopped.
Oh,
The
wow.
doctors did things to the inmates.
Lobotomies?
Things no one should ever do to another human being.
Lobotomies.
When it finally shut down, everyone thought the horror was over. But they were wrong. During the transfer,
Oh, the Bunnyman was an urban legend too. Okay.
the bus carrying the prisoners crashed in the middle of the woods. When the officers arrived, they found bodies. Too many bodies. But 10 of them were missing.
The bodies.
They just vanished.
The bodies.
They searched for days. Caught them all. Except 2. Marcus Walster and Douglas Griff. Griff was...
It had to be Douglas Griff. Because really, let's really think about it and sit down and think about it. Think of a name of somebody who would do something that is worthy making a video on and getting like a title like Bunnyman, like worthy of getting a title. It has to be someone with Doug in their name. It has to be. Like, so it has to be Douglas.
He killed his entire family on Easter night.
I told y'all. Douglas is a dog. I told you.
Griff was different. Marcus Walster and Douglas Griff. Griff was different. He killed his entire family on Easter night.
Told y'all.
They found him covered in blood, laughing, surrounded by dead rabbits. After the crash, the woods began to fill with rabbit corpses.
Right.
Hanging from branches, skinned clean, like someone was hunting them just for fun.
R.I.P. Bugs
And
Bunny's
then,
family.
one night, they saw him. A tall figure, dressed in rags and rabbit skin, a rotten mask, and an axe in his hand.
I'm trying to think, what animal skin would be the most terrifying to see on a person? Like, or what animal would a human morphing to be like the most terrifying? I feel like a human elephant would look insane. A human rabbit, no, I don't think a human rabbit, cat, or dog would look that crazy. Human pig, human deer. I feel like reptilians. Like human with the little scales on them. Ugh. Human horse would be crazy too.
They said it was Griff, that he kept killing, even after he died.
Whoa.
Oh, come on. Seriously? That's
Killing after they died? You can't convince me no one besides a Doug could do that. I'm telling you.
just a story to scare kids.
Not exactly. Since then, every year before Halloween, the rabbits come back. And some say, if you cross the Colchester overpass at midnight, you can still hear his laughter echoing through the trees.
What do you mean the
sound of
rabbits
metal,
come back?
The
Like
echo
from
of a
death?
train that no longer runs, and something else. Something watching you. They call him the Bunny Man.
Come on, Kyle. I mean, sure, the story might be real, but that last part, it's
The
just
Bunny
a
Man.
myth,
Yeah.
right?
The story's real. After what happened, they even named that bridge after him.
Like, I'm thinking, like, if you went into a forest and you were seeing animals being hung, what would be the scariest animal to see being hung? Cause it's like, what am I seeing you hanging what are you hanging a rabbit for? Okay, maybe you caught it and like you're gonna come back and eat it. Like a rabbit, it's not the craziest thing. A deer wouldn't be crazy. But if you go into a forest and you're seeing hung monkeys and chimps, that would be crazy. I'm not gonna lie, hung monkeys and chimps. I feel like even a hung tiger isn't that crazy because it just feels like a self-defense type of thing. But it's something about the difference between a tiger and like a chimp being hung. Imagine walking into a forest seeing an elephant hung by its Wicked. Blue Whale did. I hope you walk into a forest and you just look up and you just see giant blue whale peen fall onto you. In fact, I don't hope it falls. I hope it falls in front of you and you're in shock and it slowly rolls and it rolls over your body and you get blue whale tip all in your face. Since you want to bring that up, I hope it falls in front of you. You walk past it, you slip, and then you fall in its tip. That was PG, bro. That was PG. What do you mean that's not PG? You could play that in a PG movie. You absolutely could. Alright, bro. Alright, bro.
The Bunnyman Bridge.
Boo! Rachel.
Redhead dying first. Let's keep it
It sounds fun, doesn't it?
Redhead dying
We've run
first.
out of Halloween ideas anyway. Telling scary stories is getting old. So what if we actually go to the bridge?
Oh, yeah,
Are
she's
you
stupid.
insane? You want to get yourself killed?
She's stupid.
It's not just the legend. Who knows what kind of people hang around there at night?
Oh, relax, Emily. It'll be fun. When was the last time you did something exciting?
It's just a legend. We'll take a quick look and leave.
Why does
But
this have to be our
don't
fun?
worry.
Like,
We'll
there's
just
not places
check
we
out
could
the
go.
place and
We
then
can't go
go
to
watch
like
a movie or
we
something.
can't go to a museum, arcade, movie, bar, putt, swimming, amusement park. Like there's I feel like there's so many other ways we could be having fun. Why is going to a cursed bridge one of those things? Like we're not even getting no money out of it. Like we're doing it purely for the love of the game. Can we at least record? Bring a camera? We went to the world's most haunted bridge. You know, we can't hit one of those. We're doing it just for fun. Yeah, alright.
Promise.
Peer pressure of doom.
Fine. I guess.
Peer pressure of doom. That blonde girl gonna be the last one alive and be like, I've told y'all we should've came. I told y'all.
Ugh, this place is creepy as hell.
I told you.
She already said it.
Bunch of chickens.
Oh, okay. Someone chop her up. Bunch of chickens. Calling me a cock as an insult.
Looks like other people have been here too.
Hey, Mr. Bunny. If you're out here, give us a sign.
The worst type
Idiot!
of friend.
Don't yell like that.
The worst type of friend.
I should have stayed home.
Emily?
A dead rabbit. Let's get out of here.
Oh shit.
Don't shine that shit, Kyle.
I thought that was a person, but
sorry.
that's a bunny eye. Okay. I thought it was gonna blink.
It's probably just some sick freak trying to scare people.
Okay, if a sick freak is trying to scare us, don't you think we should go away from where the sick freaks are? Like, listen to your sentence. A sick freak is trying to scare us. All right, let's go the other way. Right? That makes sense, right? Like, that makes sense to me. Putting your hand on my shoulder that makes anything better.
Yeah, Emily. Come on, let's go home. Watch a movie or something.
Okay, we going home. Well, and now someone's having a bowel movement in my ear. Oh, thank you, Poots. Well. I told y'all Redhead was gone! I told y'all she was gone first! She wasn't even in the lead! He was closer to him! But Redhead had to get packed up! Cause she's a And look, she's the last one alive, and the only thing Blonde is gonna think is, I told y'all so, I told you. How did he perfectly track her down? Bunny got a canine nose. I always find like horror serial killers finding people hiding so preposterous. I always find it so preposterous because I'm so terrible at hide and seek. But I felt like anytime I hid, people would find me. That's just like I would always get got. Like I have no faith in my my hiding ability whatsoever. Because other people would be so much good at seeking them. Oh. Hey, you might want to take his hands off your neck. You might want to stop that. Like you can't breathe. You might want to. How tall is he? Why is Wimbenyama a serial killer? 7'10". Don't even have a face. Don't even have a face. In Clifton's woods where whisper crawls beneath the bridge the neighbors call, a rusted axe, a broken mask, a hollow laugh from ages past. The rabbits hang where branches sway, their lifeless eyes have lost the day. The moon looks down, pale, cold, and still, as blood runs red along the hill. They say he walks when shadows creep from graves from the living dare not keep. A man reborn in fur and bone, forever cursed to hunt alone. The train still howls, though long nights gone. It echoes the midnight song, and if you cross where legends lie, you'll hear his breath, you'll hear his cry. A whisper's close, a rustling sound. The bunnyman is still around, so heed the wind and stay away. For those who seek him never stay. And once again, beneath that bridge, the air grew cold, the woods turned still. 3 voices laughed, then screamed and died, their names now lost to time's dark something. 3 poor souls who dared the night to prove the tales were just pretend. But legends feed on mortal fright, and for the bunny man, it never ends. The only reason why he was real was on some Freddy Krueger time. It is because you thought he was real, and so then he became real. Don't invite the rabbit into the woods. Don't invite the rabbit into the wood. Don't invite the rabbit into the wood. Don't invite the rabbits to the wood. Don't invite the Don't invite the rabbit to the woods. You are the rabbits. That's what the redhead did. The redhead invited the rabbits into the woods. Don't invite the rabbit to the don't invite the rabbits to the woods. Don't invite the rabbit to the don't invite the rabbits to the don't invite the rabbits to the don't invite the rabbits to the woods. Chica? Pumpkin? The end. Don't mess with the bunny man. Don't mess with the bunny man. It's not gonna end funny, man. Amazing videos by Chris Archives. All right. I know it's titled Day of Reacts, but I really want to just beat Gore and Crayon because I rage quit last stream or the stream before last. And it's not a long game, so I want to get that out the way. And then after that, hopefully we can blaze through the game and then watch Alex. That's what I'm hoping for. So if y'all don't know what Gore and Crayon is, well, actually the game kind of explains itself pretty nicely. So I really don't need to explain too heavily on what's about to happen. So up, down, left, right, shift is sprint, X is open door, and then Z is the flashlights. All right, let's get to this. That's our mama. My mom said we can't go outside. Gave us a kiss. Then we have Goran Crayon. What we need to do is we need to... Oh, let's put this top left. What we need to do is we need to find... We need to go into the kitchen. Yeah, our mom's an alcoholic. If y'all can't put it together. Yeah. That is downstairs. Is this the kitchen? We need to find the kitchen. We need to have this open. And then she's gonna hunt us down upstairs. Yeah, that's our mom's breast. That's our dad's butt. Go here. Then we're gonna sleep. Yeah, I didn't finish in the game. The game just didn't save my progress at all. So that sucks. So now we gotta watch the mom freak out. Yep. Coming in, throwing beer. This is like the other game where the guy doesn't leave his house. I think I know which one you're talking about. There's also a game called Outside that I want to play. It's the same 2D format. Look at our mom's knees, bro. Thick knees. She got mad that we didn't turn that off. So then she tries to kill us. Yep, that's our mom. That's our mom. She's throwing a hissy fit because we did not whatchamacallit. Yep. So now what we need to do, see, you see this top right? The top right, like, it blinked something like it was saving, but it doesn't actually save, which sucks. We need to hide here, guys, right? So we go here, we have to press X, but we can't hide there yet. We have to come over here. We have to open this door over here, and then she chases us. So boom. We have to close the door on her. She's gonna break that door down. And then we have to go in here, then we have to close that door, and then we hide here. Now you have to listen to the footsteps. You have to listen to the footsteps. I forgot that happens. How loud can you all hear that? Okay, she's gone. Now we can exit. Okay. That was the key. So she dropped the key here. So I'm pretty sure now we can go downstairs. Cause like this has set like set chase scenes. So we have to right now we have to go. I think we go to this door and then we go into the kitchen. So we have to go in here and then hide in the doghouse. So boom, we go here. And we hide here. As y'all see, she murked our dog. RP Biscuit. RP Bunny. RP, what we gonna call him? Fred? Gotta wait for her to walk away again. Boom. Yep, he's dead. Yep, rip bozo. Now, we go to the front door, and then she's about to jump scare us. Boom. There you go. And now she tries to get us out of here. Little does she know, though, we're different. Well, the lights are going out because the power is bad, but she's distracted, so we stab her instead. And now we're gone. Speed racer. She'll never see us coming. And now she's really mad at us now. Like, she's really mad at us now. Z. And now we have a flashlight. And now we have to find 4 keys. This is basically where we left off. We have to stay quiet. No noise. So that means no sprinting, basically. But she can't see because we stabbed her. So we have to stay quiet, hear for footsteps, and try not to make any noise. We have to wait for that running sound. That running sound is like the signal that she's gone. Oh yeah, that body all out. We can't, okay, we have a key here. Come on, skedaddle. 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 Come on, run away. Run away. Let's keep it walking. We can't sprint. We can't sprint. Yo, she knocked that whole thing over. She's not leaving us alone. I'm walking 5 steps. I'm walking 5 steps. Like, give me some more time. Someone said if she can't see the light, why do you keep turning it off? She can see with the light because, but, so that's why we had to turn it off. She can see with the light. But if you turn it off, she can't see you. That's what I'm saying. So because when we have the light turned off, she can't see us, we're basically safe as long as we're not walking when she's around us. So this is basically just a game of patience. You also have to have the light on to open and close doors. Okay, we just gotta walk down here. Boom. In there. Ooh, a third key. Boom. We need one more key. Boom. Check over here. Boom, last key. Boom. I think that's all 4. We got 2 upstairs. We got 2 down here. Yeah, we got all 4. We just have to get to the exit now. Skedaddle. Run. Like, they try to play you and try to get you slipping. Because they want to delay, like, her running. Just keep walking. Got blood all over everything in here. Terrible, terrible mom. Okay. Open the door. Open. Leave. I'm gone. I'm good. I win. I win. You can't catch this. You can't catch this. She can catch this. She can catch it. No, stop, please. I worked so hard. Leave me alone. Who up the pole? Someone hunting rabbits? The police. The police. The police. New home. Okay, yeah, we stabbed her. Wait, are they talking mess about us? No knife. What's that mean? Crayon. What? Is that crayon or two? Wait, what are they talking about? Are they saying we've killed somebody or our mom has killed somebody? Wait, what? Was that not our first parent? We're scribbling. Yeah, we're drawing. Wait, what? I'm the problem. So I'm the problem? Okay, so did I kill dad? And then that's why mom hates me? And then I hid dad in the closet. Is that what happened? Or did mom kill dad? I think we're the one who killed dad. I feel like we did it. Because I think we had to stuff we probably stuffed the crayons in dad. We stuffed the knife in mom, and then they showed the other image of stuffing crayons in dad. I think we killed dad. Okay. We're not done with the game yet. I accidentally, so y'all know when I quit, I accidentally found a different ending, but I didn't see the whole ending, right? So here, I'm gonna show it to y'all. She kissed us with love there. So like, does she love us or not? I don't understand. But okay. Mom being a drunk. I forgot we could check out this. So mom drinking and me crying. Wait, windows open? Wait, we can open that too? Wait, what is that? Okay. We could also hide under there. When is that relevant? We never had to use that. That's interesting. Okay. Let's just go upstairs. There's now 2 things I want to try. But first, oh, this is our room. Oh, okay, so let's go to bed. Yes. Now mom's about to pull up, smash that bottle down. Bink. Like you're not about to step on that and cause your feet to bleed. And now instead of going downstairs and seeing the phone, she's seeing, oh, the dad used to love us, but we didn't love the dad. So dad beat us. She turned the cheek, which caused that's what I was dreaming of, or she was dreaming of, thinking one or the other, but which probably led to us killing. Okay, so now this is dad and mom. Dad had another lover, so there was no love. What are you about to do? She thinks I'm the reason why dad. She's blaming me. She blamed me for dad leaving. And does the gameplay work out the same? Let me see. Yeah, it does. Okay. Interesting. So regardless, the gameplay is the same, I think. There's only 6 achievements in the game. 2 hidden achievements. I'm not about to find the hidden achievements. Just tell me the achievements. Talking about some hidden achievements. Huh? I want to know the other achievements. I'm not gonna lie. Because okay, let me tell y'all the hint of the achievement, the other 2 achievements. Let me show y'all the hints. 1, corpses don't just get up and float. What does that mean? Don't know what that means. The other one is these are just the hints. Maybe the real moral of the story is the gore and crayon we made along the way. No clue what they're talking about. No clue what they're talking about. But what I'm going to do one more time is when we run through this, I am going to open the curtain. I want to see if opening the curtain gives like a different ending. And then we'll just look up a gore and whatchamacallit playthrough. Our dad was like a bodybuilder. I think he was flexing here. Man, maybe not even our dad. Who knows? Oh, I just realized she had trophies on trophies here too. And he had all his oh yeah, he was trying to leave. All his trophies were packed up. That's a dying sunflower to represent us. More dying flowers. Okay, so I'm just gonna, and then there's nothing in this shot. Like, I just feel like there has to be, I'm missing something, but it is what it is. We'll go in here. Okay, let's go to sleep. Boom. Now let's see if this is any different, and then we're gonna go into Alex Bale. I was able to skip it. Okay, so she ignored the curtain being open. No, she didn't. She did not ignore the curtains being open. Yeah. And now she's going to go into a blind rage. She did not ignore the curtain being open. Now we know. Anyways, that was a fun little game called Gore in Crayon, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. Okay, y'all see how we flew through that? Only took 17 minutes. Yep. Short little game. Really, we beat the game in like 8. I want to look up Gore in whatchamacallit. Ooh. Characters that had a valid reason to crash out. Let me have that as a tab open. That sounds like something we can definitely enjoy. We can all consume and be like, yeah, good watch.
Good evening, niggas.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be a watch, bro. That's gonna have to be a watch. Okay. Which one y'all want to check out? Gore and Crayon, all endings explained, or just no deaths walkthrough, all ending 100%? Which one do y'all want to do? Which one do y'all want to check out? One or two. Quick decisions. One or two. I don't know if we care to hear an explanation. I think we just care to hit it, but y'all want the one? Okay, we're getting the one then. Okay.
For her. We can see that as when the mother seemingly goes out for work, she insists that Arya stays in the house. Explores the basement with exposed wires in the electric box and a leaky pipe. The mother and the father's breakup. The heart symbol above them clearly showing father's. Secondly, we Arya reason a saucy photograph of the father embracing a man while being half clothed.
Embracing a man? I didn't peep that. Hold on, let me look in.
There's a heart symbol above them, clearly showing he cheated on the mother with a man. What a twist to the story. The husband whom the wife loved so much cheated on her, which made her lose her mind and give in to drinking. Especially being religious and a devout Christian, it seems that this revelation was very hard on the wife.
What confused me is that we saw, while the little girl was sleeping, her get mad. That wasn't why she got mad. She turned the left cheek to the beating. And then she was thinking about, oh, he loved her. And it was like, then she exited out the hearts. And then it was the other person. But I thought the other person was a woman.
Who not only was cheated on and felt betrayed, but started seeing her husband as a sinner and someone who has done such an unspeakable thing according to her beliefs. We would almost feel sorry for the mother, if not for what is to follow and what she will do. Exploring the place a little bit more, we find large paintings and many trophies, which might indicate that the mother was a successful artist.
Artist? Oh, that's what hers drawing. I was viewing these as self-portraits. I thought she was like a model. I thought she was showing breasts for money. I was keeping a buck. Okay, an artist.
Someone who won many
I guess because of the canvas. Actually, it seems both were bodybuilders who won many competitive competitions. Right. Where's her bra at though? Do they be doing, for women, do they be having nude bodybuilding?
trophies. In the upstairs, we see something tragic. A child's bedroom, which was recently painted, as seen through the bucket of the paint in the corner,
We
and
saw
a
this
crib
one.
displaying that the mother is pregnant. After discovering that her husband cheated on her, not only did she start being self-destructive from
she had
heavy
an
drinking and
abortion.
smoking, but she also acted selfishly, hurting the child in her body. Eventually, Arya, having seen enough for the time being the middle of the night right now, she decides to head to bed and sleep. The look of the Arya's bedroom shows something concerning as well.
Yeah, it looks like
Her bedroom is dark, cold, and moldy. She only has a
nothing's in
mattress
there.
that she is sleeping
Like, she looks like she can't
on,
escape.
with
Like,
no bed frame, while having a lackluster blanket that doesn't cover much and doesn't give much warmth. Either way, Arya gets on her
how do you know how much warmth the blanket gets? who gave you that detail?
thoughts. She thinks about the husband that cheated on her and how he used to love Arya. But she questions if he ever loved her, his own wife. Meanwhile,
Wait. Hold on, wait.
Arya's bedroom and starts having some dark and troubling thoughts. She thinks about the husband that cheated on her and how he used to love Arya.
But he was trying to beat her. But
she questions if he ever loved her, his own wife. Meanwhile, we get some thought or dream bubbles appearing from Arya, who reveal something troubling from their past.
Right.
The father was truly a piece of trash. He would also get drunk and would become a massive pervert. He would
Okay. I think the reason why I think I just didn't have a terrible depiction of the husband, so I didn't think of this as weird as it was, but he is I think the fact that every depiction of them, the family, was in underwear, I just assumed they were always just barely clothed, so I completely ignore the context clues here.
would try to take advantage of his own daughter, but as Arya would deny him, he would become angry and hurt her. He would almost
And then she would turn the cheek. I also think her being there and just watching it happen was also like no, but you already turned the cheek, so you can't be that good of a person
feel
anyways.
sorry for the mother, but it's clear that the mother was also an accomplice because she wouldn't stop the husband's actions and instead she would turn away and ignore it all. The real victim in here turns to have been poor Arya, who didn't have much say in this matter or any matter. She was born in this toxic and horrible messed up family with no choice whatsoever. As the mother leaves the bedroom and goes to the kitchen, her train of thoughts go deeper, with her overthinking about how the husband loved the daughter and not her, not considering that he was a pervert and a predator. Someone
Wait, so she was tweaking. Okay, she was tweaking about how the husband was trying. Okay, right. This whole family is just okay. I missed that one. I think it's because I didn't pay too much attention to because like she doesn't have.
who had to
I think it's because I wasn't paying too much attention to how the main character was built. But yeah, that's what they were doing. But this is
be locked up. Instead, she displays jealousy against her own daughter, showing what a childish and stupid mother she truly is. That's when being drunk mixes with trauma, leading to her having a breakdown. She
look at how her
picks up a
like
knife
spine is going up and down. What the heck?
and makes a decision to kill her own daughter, as the messed up
Dog,
jealousy
okay,
that she
that's-
has makes
that's
her
dumb.
hate
That's very
Arya
dumb.
and see her as a competition and a reason behind the husband abandoning her. In the meantime, hearing the screams and sounds of items breaking, Arya wakes up and becomes alert, knowing from before what is to follow, as the mother seems to have had a lot of mental breakdowns. That's when Arya tries to leave, but
Like, are we sure they're bodybuilders, bro? Why is his cheeks on a portrait if he's a bodybuilder? I don't understand.
Comes across her frenzied mother holding a knife, screaming and running after her with murderous intents. If the mother catches up to Arya, she would definitely kill her in a brutal manner, showing what a savage and disgusting person the mother is. Arya, terrified for her life, she runs quickly into a wardrobe, hiding there until the mother loses the sight of her. That's when a cloth behind her starts slipping down, revealing something very disturbing. Behind the cloth is covering the corpse of none.
Yep, and then you see, yep, this is definitely her. Because you see like the crayons here and the whatever is here. So she definitely killed the dad. Okay, I did get that part right.
Other than the father, someone who cheated on the wife and was a terrible father as well. So Arya puts the cloth back on him, covering his corpse without showing much emotion, revealing that she knew about the father getting killed by the mother from before. The story.
Oh, the mother killed him. Oh. Like I thought since we're the one who plays with crayons, since we're a child and the game is called Gore and Crayon, we would be the one. Right. Okay. Never mind.
And the plot only thickens with the tragedies adding up. It's clear that the mother became very jealous after discovering that
I just disagree. I thought the whatchamacallit
the husband cheated on her with a man, someone who decided to abandon the family afterwards, seen through the boxes in the basement. So she has a massive breakdown and does the only thing she can, killing him. She couldn't cope with the idea of being abandoned and cheated on, so she instead decides to take his life. The only victim and innocent person here is only Arya, who is now in a life or death situation. As the coast is clear and she leaves the wardrobe, Arya finds a ransacked house with everything torn and slashed, boxes destroyed and thrown around, and finally the main door to the house chained and locked. This leaves her with the only way to escape being to find all the keys and running away. As Arya explores the house looking for the keys,
we know all this. He said there was multiple endings, so that's kind of like where I'm trying to figure out.
As Arya is,
I could have just skipped to the endings. Okay, that was on me.
Much smaller than her, the mother chasing after Arya.
So we have...
As Arya is much smaller than her, the mother almost catches up to her, but just as she holds her and is about to kill her, something really bizarre happens. The corpse of the husband who was killed by the mother comes to life, being a zombie now. The father, being a zombie, kills the wife, putting an end to this intense chase. However...
How did that happen? How do you get that ending?
The zombified father's attention soon turns to Arya, who starts chasing after her. Arya at this point is on fight or flight, just running as fast as she can just to survive, not being able to process anything at this moment. Just as the father is about to catch her, the police appears out of the blue and shoots the father, finally saving Arya's life. Some time passes, and we find Arya in a secured room, where she is being studied by people in hazmat suits. They debate how the father turned into a zombie and how he died and what has come of the child. They realize the father wasn't actually killed by a knife, but instead, he was stabbed by crayons, leading to him losing his life and ending up in the wardrobe. They slowly approach the child, thinking that she might have caught the infection that the father had, turning him into a zombie. And that's when Arya reveals that she had been using a red crayon to draw, which could be the blood-soaked crayon that she pulled out of the corpse of the father. The story ends with Arya revealed to have lost her mind, being under so much pressure and pain, losing her entire family and her puppy. On another ending, if Arya gets caught by the mother when she is running out of the house, the police shoots the mother down, and we don't get the zombie side of the story, which might not be even canon. She is similarly put in a secured room, but this time she is being studied by healthcare professionals, takes the knife and stabs the mother, stunning her for a short while, collect her thoughts and devise a plan to wins. Managing to find all the keys, Arya goes to the main door and unlocks the door, running out. This alerts the mother, who runs out of the door with all her might. Mother almost catches Arya like Arya stunning her for just as she raises the knife to kill Arya. In a most of only truth and shocked, breaks into tears and hard across to find all the one. As the code decides to take his life, the only victim and innocent person here is on.
Okay. That was amazing recap, Gamer Salt. Alrighty. Are y'all ready for Alex? I think the ending is more that the girl who killed her father then stuffed him in the closet without telling the mother, and the mother assumed he left. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter for him. Okay, let's get that out. Bro, I'm annoyed because I want to know how you get the zombie ending. Like, bruh, I'm not about to go back and get it, but I just want to know what I have to do different. You can't even look it up. Whatever. The Diary of a Wimpy Kid theory. Alex Bale.
There is a single page in the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid book that at first glance, seems completely normal.
Yeah, this
but
looks
there's
normal.
something on this page that
hold on, I want to see if I can pick it out first. I gave mom and dad their gifts. I get the same kind of thing every year, but parents eat that stuff up. Thanks. Number one dad, number one mom. Okay, wait, looking. That's 122. Yeah, I'm lost.
once you see it, will forever change the way you look
I'm
at
not.
these
I'm not
books.
saying it.
There's
What,
a
this line in the back?
genuinely unnerving implication here that I don't think anyone has ever talked about before today.
What's that smell?
I knew that door had a lock on it! Amy says you're going to have an accident.
What is happening?
Zooey Mama. Hi there. Diary of a Wimpy Kid is a classic children's book series about a narcissistic kid named Greg Heffley who believes one day he'll be famous.
The only reason I agreed to write in this thing is because when I'm rich and famous, I'll have better things to do than answer people's stupid questions all day long.
But until then, he's stuck in middle school dealing with his crazy family and the weird.
This is how like a lot of kids view all the people around them in middle school, elementary school. Anyways, they view everyone else as stupid and them as the smart one, and it doesn't stop even as they grow up. And that's the problem. Like when people grow up and they still think they're the smart one, like you're not. You haven't studied nothing in years. You haven't read nothing in years. You're not the smart one anymore, buddy. Okay, there's a lot of people out there smarter than you. You have to remember that there's always someone out there smarter than you, man. Someone always better than you in your field.
Kids at school.
Wanna see my secret freckle?
This theory is not going to be about Fregley, by the way. I don't think I'm capable of figuring out what's going on with him.
They've gone on to make 20 books, 4 Riley spin-offs.
Riley he has his own spin. How many of these books did I have? I had 1, 2, 3. I don't remember I had this one. I had the light blue. I had the purple. I have nothing past purple. When I was growing up and we were going to the book fair, purple was the last one. There was no getaway. Double down. I had the long haul. I don't remember ever seeing any of these other books at the book fair though.
And 7 movie adaptations, and there are no signs of them ever slowing down. And the weird thing about this is that not only do these books get a lot more cartoony and unrealistic as they go along, but by book 20, Greg is still in middle school. He never ages.
Grows up. Oh,
and look,
okay.
I know this is a
On
thing
some
that happens
Pokemon
in
type.
a lot of different media
Ash
about
Ketchum.
kids in school, but the thing that's interesting about Diary of a Wimpy Kid is that the books themselves are constantly acknowledging it.
But for now, I'm stuck in middle school with a bunch of morons. To be honest with you, I feel like I've been stuck in middle school forever. I looked in the mirror, but everything looked exactly the same as it always does.
We got kids like me who haven't hit their growth spurt yet, mixed in with gorillas who have to shave twice a day.
From the start, these diaries
He's on
have
some
been drawing
Timmy Turner. He made a wish to be in middle school forever.
attention to the fact that Greg doesn't age, which makes me feel like there might be some kind of in-universe explanation for it. And look, I promise this is not gonna be another edgy, oh, Greg is actually dead theory. No, I think there's actually a much simpler explanation. These books are not the objective truth. They are diaries written by an egotistical sociopath who is constantly lying to make himself look better.
Absolutely.
Greg is the definition of an unreliable narrator.
So, for all we know, Greg is aging normally, but
I had a lot of Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, but I didn't read all of them. I honestly, it was kind of like collecting Pokemon cards. The more Diary of a Wimpy Kid books you had, the cooler you were. I ain't care for reading them. I was doing Diary of a Wimpy Kid spreads on my arm.
For whatever reason, he's just choosing to lie about it in his diaries. That's the most logical in-universe explanation. Or, that's at least what I thought, until I found a very strange detail on page 122 of the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. A page that forever changed the way that I look at these diaries.
Okay.
On this page, Greg talks about giving his parents the same gifts for Christmas every year.
I'm still trying to see something
I gave mom and
different
dad their
here.
gifts. I get them the same kind of thing every year, but parents eat that stuff up.
Maybe they
and
had
then
another.
we see a drawing of Greg giving his parents.
Maybe it's because they had another Christmas in another book. That's what it is, and he's still in middle school. Maybe he just had, there's so many Christmases along the lines of all the books.
Their gifts. Do you see anything wrong with this?
No.
Look very closely.
I am.
Greg believes that his parents eat that stuff up, but in the drawing, his parents are clearly unhappy with their
brother.
gifts. The drawing contradicts Greg's opinion, which means Greg couldn't have written this page. Wait a second.
What?
Is Greg not the author of his diaries?
What? Who's the real author? Okay, talk to me.
Okay, so obviously I know that Jeff Kinney is the real author of these books, and all of this is just fictional. But I'm saying, in the universe of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, what if someone else is writing these diaries pretending to be Greg?
That wouldn't make sense.
Have you ever noticed how the diaries are constantly cutting to other perspectives when
That
Greg
had nothing
isn't
to do with
around?
Greg,
We've
right.
kind of just had to assume that Greg either heard about these things after the fact, or maybe he was just exaggerating. But some
Or, world building, but it is a diary of, like, it's supposed to be his diary. They can't depict things that are not his diary, like what he didn't experience. Hey, Kayla.
times they really feel like they're telling us things that Greg wouldn't know. Mom likes to rent these romantic comedies, and she makes Dad watch them with her. But I know Dad is just waiting for the first chance to break away and go back down to the basement. How does Greg know this? I mean, who
'Cause
else
Dad told
but
him, of
Frank
course.
would know what he was secretly thinking about in this moment? This doesn't feel like something he would tell
Another Greg is God theory.
about later. In fact, these books are full of moments like this that feel like they're specifically from Greg's dad's perspective. Greg even claims at the start of Third Wheel that he can remember things from when he was in his mother's womb. And the things he remembers do feel kind of accurate, but wouldn't it make way more sense
Wait, don't we all remember being in the womb? Just sitting there in the space of nothingness and liquid? I thought we all remember that.
these were actually Frank's memories from when his wife was pregnant?
What if Frank is the real author of the diaries? What if these are books that Frank is writing based on his son's life for some unknown
The
reason?
reason why
And
I
it's
don't
okay
believe
if
this
you're-
theory is because this is the first theory proposed in this video, and this video is 26 minutes long. You're not saying that's not your end all be all. It's not. I refuse to believe. You're gonna be like on a transition. You're gonna be like, but actually,
not fully on board yet,
calling it.
because I didn't really take this seriously either until I found something insane.
At the start of Dog Days,
Dog
we
Days.
are told
I think
that
this
there
one
is a
was my
newspaper
favorite.
comic called Lil Cutie that Frank and Greg read together every day.
Okay.
And we find out that Lil Cutie is a comic series that was written by a father based on his son. Look at these two drawings on the same page. You can't tell me they aren't trying to frame Frank and Greg in the exact same way as the Lil Cutie author and his son.
I guess they are just on the table eating, but
And that's
I'm
not
with you
even the
still.
craziest
I'm not-
part,
you haven't
because
lost
on
me
the
yet.
very next page it says, I guess now that the real Little Cutie is all grown up, his dad's having trouble coming up with new material. His dad's having trouble coming up with
Okay, you reeling me in. You reeling me in with that
new
one. Okay.
material. Is this not exactly what we've been talking about this whole
Which is
time?
why he's still in
the
middle
diaries
school.
get cartoonier, and Greg never ages because now that his son is grown up, Frank is out of new material and he's forced to just make stuff up.
And he can't talk about Greg growing up because Greg grows up to be a boring loser. So there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing intense to even talk about or make up or anything like that. He's cooking, bro. I need to get me some popcorn. I'll be right back. And I'm going to pee. I want y'all to let me know what y'all favorite book, manga is. One of those, book, manga, or manga. I'm back. Dr. Stone and Invincible. Invincible. Pokemon Hunter x Hunter. Yo, favorite manga is Pokemon? That's interesting. That is a very interesting pick. Got my popcorn. Let's go.
Even find out in Old School that Frank had a very similar childhood to Greg.
Me.
He also had a best friend like Rowley, a dog, and 2 brothers that annoyed him. So maybe some of Greg's middle school stories are actually based on Frank's childhood memories.
Greg, we're a lot alike.
Everything here fits perfectly. Now, if you still don't believe me, then I have one final question for you. A question that's been right in front of our faces this entire time, but we never thought to ask it before now.
Why is Greg so ugly?
Why are these books called Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Why?
I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think a wimpy kid made this diary. But why would someone make their own diary and call them a wimpy kid? And if so, why is this story depicting not him being wimpy, but everybody around him being stupid? Maybe his dad saw his kid and was like, oh, he's a wimp. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know.
Would Greg, someone who is consistently shown as
Be
narcissistic and
call himself a
egotistical,
wimpy kid,
ever refer to himself as wimpy?
Why
Greg
would you
has an
refer to your kid
extremely
as
high
that, too?
opinion of himself. That's like his main thing. But you know who does think Greg is wimpy? His dad. Dad was pretty mad at me for letting myself get bullied by a kid who was still in kindergarten. When Dad saw it, he said it was a girl bike and I should get rid of it. Dad said there was no way he was getting me a dollhouse.
His number one hater is Dad.
For whatever reason, Greg's dad decided to write the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. And just like with Little Cutie, it ended up becoming a huge financial success, leading to a whole series of books. And
I would hate if my dad made a book about me, making fun of me. Well, no, he's not making fun of him. He's a narcissist in the book, so it's not really making fun of him that much. Kinda is, kinda isn't.
Even a handful of movies.
I always figured they'd make a movie about my life, but I didn't think they'd start the story here.
I always figured they'd make a movie about my life. This line implies that these are in-universe movies based on the diaries. And Greg did actually become famous like he always wanted, but what if it's because his father decided to create a best-selling book series about his life?
Alex, you were a little rough at the beginning. I'm seeing the vision now, though. Like I'm seeing it. And what if the whole time Greg somehow doesn't know? That's why he's famous. He thought he was famous in another way, because like he's acting like he doesn't know he's famous or why he's famous. If he was famous because of the books, he would know that, and that would be a whack way to be famous, unless he doesn't think it's whack.
And that is my Diary of a Wimpy Kid theory. Case closed. Yep, I'm pretty sure we wrapped up everything. I know I always say that, and then there's like a big surprise plot twist in these videos.
We
but
got
like,
20 minutes left.
This time we're done for sure. I mean,
Nope,
you
we got
can
20
just
minutes
leave. We're all done.
18.
Don't look at the runtime of this video. Okay, so I genuinely wanted to end the theory here and be done with it, but there's a scene in the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie that I can't stop thinking about. I don't even want to show it.
And because the
I
video would have been too short.
I wasn't gonna do this, but just take a look for yourself.
He had to eat his lunch on the floor.
I was right. You're not even gonna make it out of there alive. The only chance you have making the yearbook is when they dedicate it to your memory.
He's a wimp. He's dead! But you said he wasn't going to be a dead theory. Wait, hold on. But you said it wasn't going to be a dead theory. You lied to me. You lied to me.
the only chance you'll have of making the yearbook is if they dedicate...
The book was his dad coping. He died in middle school, so the dad wrote books about his kid to cope and to overplay who he really was as a child. Even if his dad did still think he was whack. It was just...
to your memory.
Okay.
Wait a second. Could that be what these movies are? Did Frank write these diaries because Greg is dead? Oh,
Nah.
what the fuck? I know, I promised I wasn't gonna do another they were dead the whole time theory, but I swear, this is not your usual edgy run-of-the-mill Greg's in purgatory theory. There's something to this. And I know people have already suggested this.
I hate It's All a Dream. Like, I haven't watched It's All a Dream series. At least off the top. But if I ever watched the end of a show and it said it was all a dream, or they were just asleep the whole time or something like that, I'ma hate it. I'm genuinely gonna hate that. Will ruin a series for me. Like, I already know, if I'm watching a show, I already know it's fake. You don't have to tell me it's fake and it's fake again too. That's so whack. That would be so whack.
Before, but what I have never seen anyone talk about is the fact that there are so many moments in these movies that talk about Greg like he is dead or going to die.
You'll be dead or homeschooled by the end of the year anyway.
You're not even gonna make it out of there alive.
He will kill you. Literally kill you.
You're dead.
Move over. I'm dying. He'll kill me. You're killing me. You know that? You guys are dead. Don't kill me.
I feel like this is Nick Picky.
You're so freaking dead.
I'll die.
I think this is just early 2000s talk. I think this is a little nitpicky.
You can't call if you're dead.
You can kill me.
She's gonna kill both of us.
We're dead.
Mom would kill us. You are so dead. Greg, you are so dead.
Goodbye, Gregory.
I think this is
You
early
will always
2000s
be
talk.
remembered.
When they dedicate it to your memory.
Like, I'm not crazy, right? That's a weird amount of references to Greg's death.
I genuinely don't know. I've never been a death counter in a movie. I've never done it. So I cannot let you know.
And remember, these are the same movies that decided to unambiguously tell us that Greg is famous enough to get a movie made about him.
I always figured they'd make a movie about my life.
Maybe they're also telling us the reason why, and these are
because
just
we
actors portraying.
Because we never know why he's famous or why they made a movie about his life. Why is he standing so awkward on the left, bro? Because he's mimicking the book, but he looks so awkward, bruh. Stand up straight.
Someone who tragically passed away. And it's not just the movies either. In Dog Days, when Greg is talking about reading in school, he says this very interesting line. I'm not really sure what makes a book a classic to begin with, but I think it has to be at least 50 years old, and some person or animal has to die at the end. And then later on, when he has to read Charlotte's Web, he says, just from looking at the cover, I guarantee either the girl or the pig doesn't make it to the end of the book. Look, I know I might be going off the rails here, but wouldn't it be so tragically ironic if Greg actually did become as famous as he wanted, but it was
Just
only
dead,
because of his death?
That makes sense because he was a wimpy kid. He was
A
garbage.
movie about
so
my
like,
life, but
how
I didn't
else
think
would he
they'd start the
become?
story here.
That's why they adapted the diaries into movies.
Yeah, like
That's
how else
why
would he
he's
become
always been
famous?
stuck in middle school, and that is the real reason why his father decided to.
I missed this. Thank you, Boxy Brown, for the sub, but that was 37 minutes ago. That's on me. That's on me. Boxy not even here no more, bro. That's on me, bro. My fault. Thank you, 10BB for the sub. Thank you, K4 Short for the sub. And thank you, Kayla, for the sub.
Write a book series about him to keep his memory alive.
Yep.
And look, it's okay if you're not fully on board yet, because I've still got some really big evidence. But before we get into that, I want to take a look at how
I like the first theory more because I feel like it's a more uncommon trope. Like, the main character always being dead or something doesn't sound as uncommon as the dad making the story and it's coming from another person's point of view.
how I think the real Greg Heffley might have died. And just a warning, this will probably sound like a lot of random speculation at first, but I promise it'll all come together in the end.
The fire. I remember
Going
this.
back to the movie that told us about Greg's fame and possible death, there's a scene where Roderick tells Greg and Rowley a scary story about a nearby forest called Devil Worshipper Woods.
There used to be this house.
Devil Worshippers Woods. Whatever goes on there, it has to be Caucasian activity. That's going there, that is a cock move, bro. Do not go. That is a cock move.
They had to tear it down because what happened there was so terrible. 2 kids who are, I don't know, maybe in middle school. They trick-or-treated that house on Halloween night. But the house was full of devil
fire.
worshippers.
No!
Roderick tells them about a house that abducted children and cooked them in an oven, but that ultimately led to an accidental fire that burned down the house with everyone inside.
But they forgot to turn off the ovens, so the house burned down with everyone in it.
Now, this is obviously just a story Roderick is making up to scare Greg. They even go to the woods later and only see Fregley.
Like, why would, why? Why would they go to the woods? Why would they go to the woods? Would y'all go to the woods? Would you? I wouldn't. I wouldn't even think, the second he says devil worshippers, I'm immediately casting out everything he's saying afterwards out of my mind. Is that
what if
Fregley?
there's a nugget of truth to this story? Because later, in Roderick Rules, we briefly see a newspaper that seems to be talking about some kind of fire.
Show me something. Charges in fire. In the fire half a mile past the end of Summer Street around 6 a.m. Extinguished. Okay. That could be any fire. That could be any fire. Any fire.
And in the books, there are several references to house fires, including an instance where Greg actually accidentally causes one in their home. There's also this insane deleted scene from the 3rd movie where Manny ominously talks about an accident.
How is it why is it deleted?
Well, it was an accident.
Tingy says you are going to have an accident.
Huh? Who's Tingy? Who's Tingy? Who's Tingy? Who's Tingy? Why are you looking at me like that? Why are y'all staring at? This is not a horror movie.
Yeah, I see why they deleted that scene. There are a lot of weird references to some kind of accident or house fire throughout the franchise. What if these are hints about how Greg actually died?
No.
But if so, when
I disagree.
And how did this happen? Well,
I don't
here's
have a
my
defense
theory.
though.
In Roderick Rules, Roderick throws a party when their parents and Manny go out of town.
And don't have anybody over this weekend.
He tells Greg that he can join the party, but ends up locking him in the basement instead.
We need chairs from the basement.
Roderick, help the door!
Like, that's such a prick thing to do. Bro's locked in the basement of all places. Locking him in his room is like, okay, it's his room. But the basement, bruh.
It's closed!
Yeah, and it's staying closed. I don't need a middle schooler ruining my party.
Roderick!
Now, in the movie, Greg is able to escape and join the party, but in the books, Greg is trapped there all night, and he says that it was so cold that he practically froze to death. But the next day, he gets out, and they quickly clean up before their parents come home. They even have to
I'm not helping him clean. Lock me in a basement all night, you think I'm gonna help you clean?
It's one of their doors, but they do finish in time.
See? Told you it'd work.
But look at what the diary says about their parents' reactions when they first get home. Mom and Dad's car rolled into the driveway right when we were tightening the last screw. You could tell they were pretty relieved the house hadn't burned down when they were away. Interesting.
That's like a normal
Another
sentence.
very specific reference to an accidental
I feel like
house
that's
fire.
again,
That's
relatively
weird,
normal.
but obviously there was no actual fire here. I mean, in every version of the story, there's a crazy party and Greg gets trapped in the basement, but the house never burns down. But what if it did?
When?
Remember,
you just told
this
me it doesn't
diary,
happen.
and by extension the movies based on them, are unreliable narrators, possibly written by a grieving father who wants to keep the memory of his son alive.
Okay.
So we don't know for sure what actually happened when Greg was locked in that basement all night. The basement that Frank has warned them to stay out of. The basement that Greg was practically freezing to death in with no source of warmth. Except...
So you think because he was feeling cold, he sparked a fire and it blew up the house in the neighborhood so everybody died. Got you.
That's not entirely true, because we also know
died.
that the basement is the house's furnace room.
Okay, Alex. Okay, Alex. Hey, Alex, I'm right beside you now. You've been spending the whole time pulling me in, and now I'm right in front of you. We bout eye to eye. You gotta just push me a little bit more, Alex. Feel like this is Ace Attorney, bro, and I just need him to convince me a little bit more.
So what if Greg tried to get warmer by messing with the furnace, but instead he ended up accidentally starting a deadly house fire?
That would be crazy.
Yes, I believe that Greg never actually left that basement, and everything after this page is a complete and total lie.
I disagree.
Okay, that's a big claim.
Yeah, because it's like there's so much that happens after that point. It's very hard to just say that and be like all of it's unreliable narration, especially since someone being an unreliable narrator, you don't know when it's unreliable, especially in a series as unserious as Diary of a Wimpy Kid. But talk to me. I'm gonna let you talk.
I did warn you, this would sound like a lot of random speculation, but I do actually have the evidence to back it up.
To start off, remember that newspaper that mentioned a fire?
Yeah.
Well, Greg gets it as he's cleaning up the party.
Oh yeah, and the biker just threw it on him. Susan trusting 75 cents.
And it mentions the fire happening at 6 a.m. when Greg still would have been freezing in the basement.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
and
that's
also,
not that big of a
look
deal.
at what happens immediately after this page in the movie.
You are in so much trouble.
She's gonna kill both of us.
Greg and Roderick are unambiguously depicted as dead. This theory also
It's just a
explains
joke, though.
why a
That's just
lot
a
of the
joke.
death references also include Roderick.
She's gonna kill both of us.
We're dead.
Mom would kill us, and I am a dead man.
Since he would likely be a victim of the fire as well.
The house burned down with everyone in it.
Frank even describes the smell of Roderick's room as unidentifiable.
What?
What is that smell? I can't even identify it.
But
well, that's how smelly he is. I don't know. Kind of stretchy.
The real reason why I think this fire theory is so compelling is because of
pull
the
me in.
very strange way that Frank starts to act when he gets home. Yes, that is correct. I am finally going to talk about the thing that has been all over TikTok for the past year, the movie's depiction of Frank.
Guess who's the laugher now? Me! I'm the laugher! Ah! I knew that door had a lock on it, and everybody was trying to make me feel like I was losing my mind!
I don't remember the movie that well. Come on, talk to me.
I am far from the first person to notice this, but in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies, Frank acts legitimately insane. To the point where it's kind of become a meme to joke about him being this serial killer guy that might have killed his family.
Hey, how about then, no video games and no television for the rest of the summer?
Dad, no!
I stopped laughing! I stopped!
Guess who's the laugher now? Me! I'm the laugher! I'm the laughingest laugher that ever laughed!
But the thing that's interesting to me
Fake
that I
crazy,
haven't
fake crazy,
seen
fake crazy.
anyone talk about is that Frank doesn't really start to act like this until after the Roderick Rules party, when he becomes extremely paranoid and starts to believe that something's wrong with
I would be extremely paranoid if my child threw a party when I said don't throw a party as well. So, you know what I mean?
the house.
So, who came over this weekend?
What? Hey! What the?
You
guys got something you want to tell me?
What was General Grant doing on the thermostat?
He acts this way in the books too.
On the thermostat. He was changing the thermostat to 90 degrees in the house to burn it down.
But in the movies, he really acts like he's losing his sanity over the little inconsistencies in the house.
Because they're lying.
Lock on it, and everybody was trying to make me feel like I was losing my mind.
This roller skating kid is really good. Don't you think that is good?
I hear you. I hear you, but this is losing me. Cause I feel like showing him being paranoid and annoyed after they committed like the act that he didn't want them to do and keep him lying about it and no one's believing him.
What if what we're actually seeing is Frank having some kind of mental breakdown because he couldn't handle the reality of coming home to find his house had burned down with both of his children inside?
Because I would want the mom to act, if the mom was acting a little different too, that'd be one thing. But since it's only Frank, I can't get fully behind it.
Mel, I can't even identify it.
I think that Frank would be incapable of accepting this horrible truth, so instead, he's staying in denial and imagining that
maybe mom is just nonchalant. Mom has to be the nonchalantiest nonchalant. I'm gonna keep it a buck, because mom ain't saying nothing.
Fire never actually happened, and that his children are still alive.
Deny, deny, deny.
Got it. Deny, deny, deny.
The reason why Frank is fixating on the little differences in his house, like the bathroom lock being different, is because in reality, he's actually already moved into an entirely new home after the fire. But he'd rather concoct a whole elaborate story about his children replacing the door than accept the truth.
I knew that door had a lock.
I don't know about that one.
Deny, deny.
Also, remember that terrifying Manny deleted scene?
Tingy says you are going to have an accident.
Okay. The rubber band is a little less stretched. This scene alone carries so much weight. But
this scene makes no sense in the context of this movie, but with this theory, it just fits so perfectly. This is a moment
that scene is the only thing that makes this theory really fit
of truth
in my
sneaking
opinion.
into Frank's delusions. His
Like
subconscious is telling him about the accident, but he is completely unable to accept it.
The house burned down with everyone in it. Deny, deny, deny.
And I think that that is the real reason why Frank decided to create a diary pretending to be his son, Greg, so that he could continue to remain in denial about his death forever. I told you it would all click together. It's possible Greg did actually have his own diary at some point, and now Frank is just continuing it. But either way, I think that the books that we are reading are a strange denial fantasy that Frank is writing to cope with his son's death. This also gives a whole new meaning to why Frank is so protective over the basement in these books. The basement is where Frank works on his Civil War.
Or the reason why they said don't touch the basement is because he knows the furnace is down there, so he doesn't want them to touch the furnace in the first place. Like, there's just multiple reasons. I was with you until we got to this part. Like this Frank part is like, you have to have one more thing for me, bro. Please have one more thing for me so I can believe again.
For dioramas, and he's really strict about not wanting anyone to go down there. But maybe, even in his fantasy, Frank actually wants to keep his kids away from the basement that caused all of this.
And you know what? Maybe they are dead. I think the Frank depiction that you said doesn't make sense. But him getting the newspaper thrown at him with the fire on it on the newspaper, that's not a coincidence. Like, either this is referencing the Devil Woods thing. This has some relevance because people don't just throw things like this in movies on accident. It just fits too well. But I don't believe the Frank portion of he's making up everything in his head because he's mourning or whatnot, or he's going crazy because he's mourning because his 2 kids are dead. I don't believe it.
Frank actually wants to keep his kids away from the basement that caused all of this. There's also this moment at the end of the Roderick Rules movie where Frank realizes his entire family is no longer sitting with him.
This roller skating kid is really good. Don't you think that good?
And people like to joke about how Frank is realizing his entire family is dead or whatever, which doesn't exactly line up with my fire theory since Susan and Manny would still be alive. But if Frank has turned the loss of their children into a fictional best-selling franchise for money, then I could totally see Susan divorcing him and taking Manny. I mean, she was very much depicted as someone who believes in honesty.
You lied to me, and you know how I feel about that.
So I think this scene actually works really well with this theory.
Don't you think that
Whether or not you agree with every part of this theory,
I don't
you
agree
have
with
to
the Frank
admit
part.
there's a lot of really compelling connections here, and it offers us a very tragic new way to read these books. Nothing of what we see in these diaries is the full truth. It's a combination of both Frank's true memories of his son and fictional ones he's created to keep the lie going. We have to think of these books as more than just Frank and Greg. They're a weird amalgamation of them both. In a sense, these books are the story of Freg.
Yep. I did that.
Wait a second.
What does that mean?
Oh, what the fuck?
Wait, hold on. What are we doing?
Fregley has never felt like a real person. We never actually learn anything about him beyond the fact that he is this weird, inhuman, freaky kid who's always around.
Hilarious.
Want to see my secret freckle? I'll sign it, Greg Heffley, if you let me look at your infection.
What if that's because he was never actually real? He was always something made up for the diary. What if Fregley is actually a symbolic representation of both Frank and Greg? You have to admit that their canon full names, Franklin and Gregory, sound a whole lot like Fregley when combined.
Okay.
Because he is a representation of the dark truth that Greg is actually dead.
Or they just didn't feel like thinking about a name. I don't know.
And Frank is pretending to be him. It's why Fregley is depicted as this weird kind of disgusting kid, because deep down, Frank is disgusted with himself for what he is doing, and this disgust and shame manifests in the diaries as Fregley. It's why in both the books and the movies, Greg is mistaken for Fregley.
Hi, Holly. Oh, hi, Fregley. She thinks I'm Fregley?
Why does Fregley have a secret language? Because Greg has a...
Who does Fregley think he is? Nuggets? He think Fregley's Nuggets?
Secret language. Why does Fregley want to show his secret freckle? Maybe because Greg also recently discovered...
Have you ever noticed this freckle?
A new freckle. And what does Fregley do in the Town Talent show? He's a ventriloquist speaking for his puppet.
Say hello to the boys and girls, Freggers. Hello, boys and girls.
Just like the way Frank speaks for Greg. And
I see what you're trying to do. I don't think I'm there.
And finally, remember the Devil Worshipper Wood story? This was the story that first hinted about Greg's accidental house fire.
Yeah, Fregley was
there.
there.
What does Greg actually find when he goes there?
Fregley.
Guys?
Fregley. Because Fregley represents the dark truth in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and that is my theory. Thank you very much, Zooey Mama.
I'm so confused. I don't get what you mean by the dark. This is what I think would have been cool, right? If Fregley was Frank and Greg. If Fregley was a Frank implanted character that every single time Greg was about to die, Fregley came in And that was like the clear shift as like, okay, Fregley's coming. So this is where he was supposed to die, but he didn't because Fregley interfered. That would be Raw. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine every single time something bad was about to happen to Greg, and then Fregley came, but it wasn't like a comedic way, so no one thinks about it. But that wouldn't make sense because he only dies once. Like, you only die once. I don't know. I don't think Fregley's interventions have been that deep. For us to think that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm lost. And
that's the last time I'll ever do a they were dead the whole time theory ever again. No more.
It's a blue screen.
Right?
You'll be dead at homeschool by the end of the year anyway.
I think that everything past Frank and onward is pushing it for me. I was right with them until the Frank and onwards part. Wimpy kid, way to honor your dead son. You have to let us go, Dad. The fire wasn't your fault. Good one, Manny. The theory also makes sense on how Susan and Manny are genuinely the worst people in the books because of how he see them after they left. The unemployed Fred at 2 p.m. I think Roderick didn't die, but he is painted like an idiot in the story and is clearly hated by Frank because he believes Roderick indirectly killed Greg. I don't see Roderick dying. I believe in Greg dying. I think his plot started to go downhill for me, or the theory started to go downhill when he included Roderick as well. I think that's what it is. But regardless, amazing video, Alex Bale. Check comments again. Why? What am I checking for? I think you are just really dumb. You're a funny guy. You're a funny guy. I think what I'm going to do is let's download because someone brought up the Digital Circus visual novel. Let me download it. Dating sim. Digital Circus dating sim. Let's get that bad boy downloaded so you can play that thing. Let's do that next stream. Let me write that down. We're gonna go through. We're gonna do Pomni or Jack's playthrough first. Circus dating sim. Y'all want to do Jack's or Pomni's first? What are y'all thinking? Neither. I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna pull it. And we're gonna do Jax or Pomni. Jax, Pomni. Start that poll. Did I download it? Download it real quick. I wanna get that going next stream. And then
leave that.
We're gonna pair. Let's try to see if we can pair anime dads with that next stream. We just might do only 2 things because both are gonna be very, very long. Both are gonna be very, very long. Okay, let's see who's winning the hold up. And then we're gonna have this video too. Okay, what's the we have 52 votes on Jax, 32 on Pomni. Yeah, Jax won that. Jax won that for sure. Unfortunately, it was close until it wasn't. It generally was close until it wasn't. I might make a Google Doc where y'all can suggest videos so I want me to watch. All right. Anyways, do that. Should I do that? I don't know, cause y'all might start sending some BS. Actually, y'all are not trustworthy. Y'all are not trustworthy whatsoever. Regardless, though, we're gonna call the stream there. Watch body cam videos. Oh, you want me to be depressed? You want me to be depressed? Regardless, I hope you enjoyed the video. I mean, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you have had a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the night. Sleep tight and please do not let the bed buzz by. But Levi!
That's all, folks.
Oh yeah, I love me a nice pickle because I love vinegar. I love me a nice pickle. I just wanna hush on a pickle. I love pickles on my burgers. I like pickles on my sandwiches. I like pickles on my pickles. I even like it when my pickles has no pickles, man. Ooh, no pickle me, no pickle.